So, hello and welcome back to another episode of EU4 with Ghosting with Anbennar Fantasy Mod as the boss in Verkal Ozovar, and we are just bullying the command again, now with actual strong armies in comparison to usual. That's obviously a nice difference. Do we take this fight? Yeah, sure. We have... okay, yeah. Even without assistance, we would have won that fight. Lost another stone. Well, then dig deeper. The war score is getting together. My vessels really don't take sieges, like... This is also just funny. You're sitting here forever. I mean, this always begs the question at a certain point if we say like, do we feel overpowered? And I would say, yeah, I kind of feel overpowered at the moment. Do you just want to get out? Probably. Was nice. Always fun. Let's get the first army back home. We're running out of stuff to siege anyway. And the vessels are now spreading out everywhere. We've broken their initial strength. And now we're just doing what we want. And we have the armies in a very short amount of time. I got Dromark. You can go home. Points. Too many of them. So... I mean, we're already at 74%. A few more... oh wait, you're literally not doing anything. Alright, that's the capital, I assume? Yes, we can do the university. Should not take too long, and then we're gonna also upgrade this trade thingy, and then we're gonna go for digging. $82. Yeah, we are nearly done. Because at this point, like I said, I actually think I can go for a lot larger vessels. It's a shame that we cannot just annex them and then reorganize everything. That would be, I mean, if that maybe comes around or something, that would be very cool. I doubt it. But it would be very cool. Because we currently cannot annex vessels, so... okay, this is the rest of all of this. Good. With that in mind... release nations. We want, of course, something on our border. That's the question, what is on our border? This one's not on our border. UNC. I mean, this technically would be alright. To Gayasa. No. Lati. I mean, we just clicked. Kadisapur would be fairly chunky. You guys would not be the worst. Okay, I think that's basically everything. Also take money from them. Of course, that is once again something, but... alright. All of these new people. Okay. Okay, now we need the devotion. Cool. And you know what? I could also just do that. But let's quickly give one Xia all of this new stuff. Alright. I mean, to be honest, I kind of think I wouldn't even mind just giving out Xia Dao again, but I guess for now we're gonna keep it. So. Alright. Does Xia Dao have a temple? Actually, that's one thing I'm also curious about. No. Alright. You also come home. And you come home. We still have manpower left. Hey, that's something new. Oh, I know what that means. So we have not again an increase here, right? Nope. Now we just need to wait for the devotion to become back up, or we just click this button. Click. So, do something here, I don't care. Alright. The Dawn of the Eastern King. Through careful application of resonance and amplification, rune cipher slates, the harmonics are still aligned. Core integrity remains stable and is believed to be able to remain active indefinitely. All of South lies tranquil under our guidance, hewn into shape like a dwarven craft. Some few anomalous thoughts threatened to propagate dissonance, but they were quickly and permanently dealt with. But the signal can be made stronger. The only limits of the rune fort network are the actual number of placed beacons. Halise lies comfortably within the reach of Verkal Ozovar, and the Empire stands ready to launch a new war of sound and crystal. All will be made to see the vision of the one who sits within the Nephrite Palace. The mind's eye will be eclipsed by the sphere of eternal runic totality. There is no justice but mine. There is no peace but mine. There is no will but mine. I shall plot the steps of all down the one true path towards the only future. Mine. Alright, so we get the Will of Amek, which gives us manpower recovery speed, land force limit, and regiment cost. We also get a little bit of Dibbler reputation back. And we get a Viridescent Onslaught caster spell eye. But with that, I am also kind of sure that this is done, right? Viridescent Onslaught. I mean, at this point, this is probably funny. When we yeah, there we go. Done again, but we do not get anything new. There is also still no hint of this one whatsoever. And I guess we can just declare war. What does that one exactly do? There's no there, whatever. Take care problems of Bian Fang. We get a bunch of prestige and forced vassalage. But still the normal cost. So basically we now have a reason to attack everybody, but it would still cost the same amount to do things. Okay. Do I want to do that? No, just asking. I mean, I did say there's the one thing that I actually would have wanted to do now is organize everything. Like maybe get the patronates a little bit better or something like that, but I guess that's not quite possible. I'll just quickly check something. No. And the next thing we can also not do. There might be more Jade Embassy stuff. Or like Jade quest events, but I mean, what we now just would do would be just go for vassalization of Halise. And we have this one against you as well. The only thing that basically does is it gives us a caster spell eye. It does. It's like the opponent claims we don't care about. We also will now have a lot of points. Like we will have a hilarious amount of points because there's literally nothing to spend the points on anymore. That's a bit goofy. Let's just do that one. We still have the military. There we go. Get you up a few more. Alright, I mean this was not much, but at least it was something. But I'm a little bit worried that global trade doesn't spawn. Question. This is literally, this is not the highest. I mean, this doesn't go anywhere near damage ground, right? God damn it. No, so it's basically just once again damage ground not managing to get the global trade in. You guys do that, to get these armies up. I mean, I guess it ends with that. Like, one thing that would have been now done, would have been fairly fun is actually that get regional vessels. Like, we just like do this region belongs to you, this region belongs to you, and so on and so forth. But that is basically impossible at this point for me. We would have to rip apart so much stuff and stitch it back together and do a lot of fiddling. Especially now with these reductions that we have in terms of Liberty Desire, because I really didn't have any struggle with Liberty Desire whatsoever, right? I felt like it's gonna be a little bit unpleasant to deal with, but no, this was fairly straightforward, to be honest. Let's also get this one done. I mean, yeah, we also would have the last level of the as well. And we definitely could punch a little bit more development into the capital, if we wanted. Overall, I really am surprised that this just ends here. With that. I mean, the thing is, yeah, we still need to wait for global trade for this one as well. Sure. If you want to do something, go for it. And we also would have to start fighting the Chad Empire. Now, I assume that we still are gonna invest a decent bit of time into that if we would go for the full-on vassalization of everything. And to be honest, this has been fun. It's not gonna lie. Like, this has been a lot more fun than I expected it to be. Like, the vessels, of course, at the beginning were a little bit fiddly, but at some point it was just alright. But this feels so abrupt. Like, the game just says, "Alright, here you go. Now basically have fun." After they've basically guided me for so long. I'm just gonna put everything to 10 here, real quick, in terms of, there we go. Took you long enough to get around. This should grow very quickly. Here, yeah, 13.3. This is impossible, right? I mean, we can seize territory. I mean, we could just completely relocate you and stuff like that. How many reductions do we have here? I mean, I'm still a little bit sad that we do not have any kind of stuff here to show me the minus. Getting rid of, like, basically for this one I would get rid of Arakellin and also give you the rest of this stuff. I mean, I kind of like having these guys here with, like, ridiculous development. How much are they on now? 270. Yeah, that's actually not that much. Oh, now that we have a truce, you feel very much like insulting me. Hey, we actually don't get into debt for this one. Lovely. We also didn't have any kind of... I feel like these guys need a disaster, to be honest, now that I think about it. Right? Just like something to give them a little bit of a punch. I mean, how far can we go with the just... I mean, still very much. I mean, the biggest nation that we have here is Bimlao. And you do 22% from base 350 development. mean, I guess I probably cannot make them super large. You also have a lot of modifiers that pushes currently down. So there's that. I also definitely don't want to go into the mountains again, do I? Right? When we have... this basically now just wants to do Halise. There we go. Double trade. Boop. Oh, goddammit. Alright, boop, boop, boop. I mean, I also basically do this clicking before I even reach anything with the others. So let's quickly get everything to 10 here if it's not already on 10. Oh, cool. Well, then 15. So this one should be alright. Yeah. I think admin is also all on 15, right? Oh no, there we go. There's more stuff. We don't need to worry. Oh, but now everything on admin is on 15. How long would this take? Do I just wait for the... Oh. I guess we also get that one. So now you push global trade and you of course push it along here. To get the... I mean, I guess we currently don't do many modifiers. Put you in high burn, right? I gladly lose my claim here. Actually, I don't have any control over this. Oh wait, did I put you on collect? Oh, because this is my main trade. Okay, then fuck off. That's why. You go here then. And push. I mean, the coalition still doesn't form with as long as we have the Chad on our side. Don't have an 8 here yet, so we're gonna stick with this army size. But overall, we're getting up to the points again. I mean, we're not even on absolutism yet. We could accept these guys. I mean, that's a thing. We're negative, right? With a missionary and something else, we could get this done. Could also just do that. We accept them. Then we convert it. Takes forever, but... Also, like, I mean, I guess I guess I just only have roleplay reasons to own this province. There's literally nothing that happens here. Like, the game just said, yeah, you need that. And I guess I took it then. That's about it. I mean, do I help any... I mean, Xia, we definitely cannot follow the mission tree fully because there's a bit going on for Xia. Yeah, I don't... I mean, one thing that might be interesting, are there more events? Or like something like that, when we conquer more of Halise overall? That might be a question. What was I doing? Evocation, right? I mean, we technically could just go down the list, to be honest. Sure, abjuration. I think also going for innovativeness at DS was kind of the right choice, it feels like. This one felt very good at this playthrough. We always had like crazy amounts of points over. We had like our advisors we could have gotten, we got very early. What the fuck is this? Fuck off, goblins. Where did we find these guys? These slackers just coming from nowhere. So, I mean, we also have a lot of mild points. And we did get everything to 10, right? Right, 15 it is then. I mean, this of course makes it this hilariously expensive. I could do a quick... I'm gonna do a quick pause here. Alright, I did take a look into the files. That's why I just quickly paused that there. And as it seems, there is... Yeah, this is basically it. Like, there was nothing really that, like, stood out. Was like, okay, I've not seen this before. So, I think I'm actually gonna end this playthrough here. It's really early. We don't even have absolutism yet, but... I don't really see myself going further than this. I mean, of course, like I said, we can do the conquest against Halis and try to vassalize all of Halis, but that's gonna be just conquer, vassalize, conquer, vassal, and such. And we've already done barely anything. Like, of course, the only interesting war that I might see is against the Chad, and even then, we completely outnumber them ourselves already, and we also have our vassal swarm. That just makes this a lot easier. So, I don't think this is gonna be too interesting, so... Let's have a look around, as always, when I'm gonna end. I'm not even done with the government reforms. But financially, of course, we are just funneling all of the trade into the Gulf. Could clean that up a little bit, but... no, that is basically done now. I also... Even so, we don't really need the money for anything. We could build manufactories with our vessels, but that's basically it. We are... yeah. Is there anything else to really look at? I mean, the faith we have not done... I mean, this is, I think, a little bit something... Of course, it makes sense that they still have the ancestors worship, but we really have no interaction with that, right? We basically just hope that our friends in the mountains do their work here. So yeah, that's not really something. Army-wise, we would have just pushed further. And otherwise, yeah. Let's take I mean, this is basically our realm at the moment. I mean, we are definitely on a fairly high development, right? Yeah, we would be at... We would be at 3,000. 3,000 development at the moment. Because, of course, this only counts half of the subject vessel development. So we are already really strong. We would be definitely beyond the chat on this one, easily. Is there anything else? I mean, cultures has not really changed anything. Same with religion. As of after we don't really care, but to be honest, Halis will always look like that. Very often it's like, very rarely changes. But yeah, I think this will be it for this playthrough then, and I guess I see you guys on the next playthrough. Bye!